Hi, I'm Jessop The Breakthrough Guy. I want to thank you for joining me this afternoon, this evening, this morning, whatever it is for you. And I told you last week that I'd be talking about my Unstoppable program. This is it. I want to open it up for you. We're going to talk just a little bit about it. Last week we talked about how to break through the reoccurring negative thoughts, and I want to introduce something to you that's actually inside this program. I didn't make this stuff up. This is years and years of study with a guy named Tony Robbins, who you may have met. So there's a model for working with your thought processes, or that stuff that goes on inside. Now last week we talked about changing your reality by either changing your circumstances or by changing your perspective. Now, if you're going to change your perspective, there's a particular thing in there we talked about called changing the meaning of what's going on for you in your life right now. Let me be clear. See if you can see this. This is called the triad. And we have what we focus on as a big part of what dictates how we feel. We also have our physiology, and our physiology is how we breathe, how we move, how we speak, the kind of energy and tone we put into everything that we do. And the last thing we have is our language. The Unstoppable program puts huge amount of focus on our language because we want to change our inner dialogue so that we can be more successful. So I'm actually going to put a link on Facebook here in just a few minutes for you to go and buy the Unstoppable program if it's something that you want to do to help break through some of those negative recurring thoughts that you may be having related to either the motivation you need to get outside and ride your horse, if you're a horse person, the motivation you need to get outside and mow the lawn, if you're an outside person, whatever you got to do to break through the habits that are holding you back from the life that you want to experience. I want you to check out this program. It's called Unstoppable. This is a program my wife and I put together. Specifically, it talks about the inner voice and the 7 steps that we've created to help you sort of communicate with yourself in a better, more positive way. So I'm going to crack this open for you today so you get a peek at it. And over the next few weeks I'm going to just give you more and more details on it so that you can decide if it's something that will help you. I believe it will. So here we go. Inside we have 7 CDs stacked in here. Each one of these CDs has some really valuable information and homework for you to do because this is a take-home sort of program. This does come in a digital form you can download, but I'm actually going to ship this to you for free for the first 100 people that buy this. But on each one of these CDs I'm going to give you valuable information on how you can help yourself break through some of the internal dialogue that you have. And I have a workbook for you that helps you work directly with the inner dialogue that's going on, and specifically stop judging what's going on with shame. Like we think we shouldn't have these thoughts, or we think that something's broken inside of us. We think that our life should be different, and we want it to be, and so we drive for that, but when it's not, we feel so judged, and we often judge ourselves. Well, this book will help you break through some of that by taking a different perspective on that inner dialogue and what's going on, and helping you work through toward it. And so we have all kinds of exercises in here that are going to direct you to think differently and open your mind and ultimately come to a place where you start speaking to yourself. Remember that recurring negative thoughts? How would you like to have recurring positive thoughts? Wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be great if you woke up in the morning and you didn't go, oh no, instead you went, oh yeah, baby, life is good. That would be cool, right? So I'm going to set up a link here right at the end of this little video for you to click on if this is something you want If you want to look into it deeper, then follow me through the next few Facebook Live sessions. And also, you know, if you want to sign up for the email, I'll send you a link. You can sign up for the email, and I'll just post some stuff to you directly. We can start a conversation. I want you to break through. I want you to have the life that you want. And if you're a horse person, that means you get outside and you work with your horse and you feel fantastic about it and you feel safe and you move forward. And that's what I'm here for. That's what we're here for. So once again, it's the Unstoppable program, 7 steps to mastering your inner voice. And by the way, the first step in here, step number 1, after whole bunch of fantastic exercises to get you thinking differently, is to define, step 1, define what you want to focus on so that you can change and improve it, because sometimes we're not very clear on that. We're not 100% clear. We know what we don't want, but we're often not clear on what we do want. And I'm going to help you define that in these early steps, and then develop this conversation to help you work through the negative dialogue that comes up to an ultimate positive destination where you break free again and you're able to go and live the life you want. So that's it for today. I'm going to put up a link for you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll talk to you soon.
Patty asked, what about your book?
What about my book? Oh, thank you, Patty. Book's coming. It's a horse training book called Leadership and Horses. It's in its 3rd and hopefully final printed edit. We've printed it several times. It's in the editing process again, and we'll send that out to you ASAP. Thank you, Patty.
And Laurie says she loved the talk on self-confidence that you did.
Oh, thank you, Laurie.
And Vaughn says thank you.
Thank you all for joining us. What I'm going to do is get here on Facebook. I'm going to jump off the video, be on Facebook for the next few minutes, set up a link. You can take a look at it. And then, of course, you can always reach out to me or my wife, Rachel, here right through Facebook. Each week, we connect with everybody. We want you to know we want to give away a free trial to the Voice of Power program. That's there for you as well. It's all about helping you break free. So thank you again for joining me, and I'll see you
Thanks,
again
Patty.
soon.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.